I'm Sabina. I'm the founder and CEO of Cytilife, and I want to share a little bit about what we are doing. So at Cytilife, we are maniacally focused on helping the millennials who are entering the higher ed space thriving every single day. Millennials, as we all know, are shaping and changing every industry with the engagement and the experience expectation that they're redefining. And this is just not a good to do, but it is an imperative in the higher ed space. And let me give you some more context about that. The top reasons today, as research is telling us, for detention, graduation, and performance issues still happening on higher ed, in spite of all the focus and investment on the academic and the financial side, is not academic and financial. It is the non-academic side of campus life that is critical or even more important than the academic side. So things like perception about college doesn't care about me, the quality and availability of resources and services to me, mental health, 40% of students have mental health issue at any point in time in any college. Time management remains a single biggest problem on college campuses. And our research shows that students waste about 2 hours every day in a host of inefficiencies on campuses. So think about thousands of students being dependent on a finite infrastructure. So wait time, delays, untimely information, not relevant to me information, unproductive gaps, safety. All of this compounds the stress on the time that they have, which leads to missed meals, fitness getting reprioritized, missing campus engagement. So these have become imperatives from the non-academic side. Let me talk about on the school side what's happening. So while the schools want to put their arms around this, there is no single platform that is helping them do that. Schools have a bunch of systems and information, but they're all siloed, they're incomplete and not integrated. And that's where we step in. So check into our smart campus. Our platform's vision is very simple and singular. The day a student enters a college campus, they should have on their device everything that they need based on their schedule, their interests, their preferences, and their free time. And that's what we're all about. So Cytilife is the first AI and IoT-enabled smart campus for higher ed. And we have 3 services: Smart Spaces, Smart Assistant, and Smart Decisions. So at Georgia Tech, and other schools I'll talk about, we have enabled the Rec Center at Georgia Tech, where we can give real-time availability of each piece of equipment in the Rec Center to the students live through our app. And this is why Georgia Tech wanted this was because for them, physical fitness is a precursor to mental health and performance. And this was one big barrier that when I get there, I don't find the equipment I want to work in, so I get frustrated, I will never come back. At Georgia State, based on a student's location, it's a distributed campus. I have to take a bus or drive to the lab to find the right equipment, and if I get there, it's not available, it's a waste of time. So location-based, real-time availability of meeting spaces, study spaces, lab equipment. Same at UNC Chapel Hill. The second service is really about Smart Assistant. And this is where we really turn the head of a website-enabled app that most colleges have. So we launched GT Life, Georgia Tech Life Experience, last year, where the student is getting one integrated experience across all aspects of their life, whether it's scheduling time and getting information in real time, or planning ahead, forming groups, finding friends or their things, or safety issues. The magic really is that the student doesn't have to do anything. The only thing they have to do is sign in through their single sign-on and give us their interest profile. The platform and the app is a machine learning AI. It goes into a multitude of data sources, pulling their structured part of their schedule and intermingling transportation schedules, delays in transportation, wait time at food courts, availability of the library spaces, who is my friend at the cafeteria or the gym I can work with. So it's adding academic, social, campus engagement aspect in one single experience without having to do anything. It's proactive, so it's learning about the student constantly and getting personalized. The last service really is, in my view, the most important one, where while the students are getting their information for their own decision making at any point in time, we are providing the school management with real-time information on what's going on in my space. So the real-time dashboard is on the left side, and the crowd density that Georgia Tech Rec Center gets at any point in time. But the bigger aha really is when we can marry what we are seeing in the smart assistant with what is actually happening inside these spaces and give schools like Georgia Tech the segmentation of students based on their behavior. So international women students, what are the physical fitness behaviors that you can incent? And if you understand that, what they are choosing versus what they are doing, you can make the right programs, right incentives, and right utilization of the space. The second piece is investment decisions. Now that you know how your space is getting used or not getting used, equipment utilization, don't go build a new rec center. Repurpose what you have for a big, better ROI. The last piece is if you think back on the mental health and engagement factors, we can embed in the app trackers for every school that are, nuances every school has differently. About how to track. So is a student over-engaged, under-engaged? Are they socially, are they in any group? Are they a part of any campus engagement? Are they actually showing up at the gym? All of these can be tracked, and we can actually alert the the school about at-risk students. It's an end-to-end platform. We do everything, develop, deploy, integrate, and manage. So the school has to do minimal. It's a B2B deployment model. From a market perspective, it's a big addressable market. We are going after 3,000 schools in the years to come, which have a 4-year undergrad full-time program. And out of that, in the next 4 years, we want to enable about 500 schools to become really smart campuses. Behind Cytilife is a seasoned team. We have all industry experience. We are all entrepreneurs, and we have domain expertise. And with that, I invite you to join the Smart Campus movement. And if you have any questions, I'm here, happy to answer them. Thank you.